season. His season's best 10.04. In lane 3 for St Kitts and Nevis, Kim Collins, the reigning Commonwealth Games champion, broke 10 seconds in Manchester to win that Commonwealth title. And Collins, well, 4th in Zurich, 3rd in Berlin, capable of causing an upset. Dwayne Chambers goes in lane 4, just 24 years old, the European champion at 100 metres, leads 5-1 against Maurice Greene, who doesn't line up here incidentally, and he leads 2-1 against Tim Montgomery. Montgomery goes in lane 5. There he is. 9.91 this year, the second fastest in the world this year, behind Maurice Greene. Kobe Miller, the 25-year-old American, very powerfully built. Winner of the 200 metres in Brussels, 2nd in Berlin over 100 metres. Maurice Greene actually sitting in the stands about a metre away from us. That's Bernard Williams in lane 7. Joined John Smith's squad in the summer of 2000 and left in December 2001 to join Dennis Mitchell in Florida. But a real character. He's a stand-up comedian. Works under the name of Hollywood Williams when he's out on the comedy circuit. In good form though, 2nd in Rieti last Sunday, just 6 days ago. And in lane 8, Francis Obiquelu of Portugal. The world bronze medalist at 200 3 years ago, but the European Championship silver medalist at 100 and 200 in Munich. Of course, that silver coming behind Dwayne Chambers in the 100. Now, the real clash here is expected between this man, Tim Montgomery in lane 5, and Dwayne Chambers in lane 4. One or two other people in this race are capable of causing an upset, amongst them Kobe Miller and Obiquelu. But Chambers' form in recent weeks has been really superb, with victory in the Great Britain against USA match, victory in the London Grand Prix, victory in the Berlin Grand Prix, and of course he won that European Championship title with 9.86. There is Dwayne Chambers. Very, very mature head on his shoulders nowadays. He's grown in confidence almost visibly this year, with victories again and again over both Maurice Greene and Tim Montgomery. Indeed, Dwayne Chambers probably comes into this race as world #1 now on merit rankings, having beaten Greene comfortably on so many occasions. Greene saying he's having a very, very quiet season, didn't start training until earlier on this year, didn't get any work done before Christmas. But Montgomery has not put forward up any reasons or excuses. It's just been beaten fair and square, 2-1 by Chambers. Zakari in 1, Drummond in 2, Collins in 3, Chambers in 4, Montgomery in 5, Miller, Williams and Obiquelu complete the lineup. Now, was that Kim Collins who came up earlier? I think he raised an arm. There was a lot of shouting going on in the stadium. There's one or two people who aren't quite aware of the etiquette required, even from spectators, when athletes are in the blocks listening. And very tense. Oh! And I think now they're trying to give a full start. Credit a full start to one of the athletes in the race. Maybe Montgomery. No, Jon Drummond. Well, Jon Drummond there, just making sure that his case is understood with the starter on the infield. Kobe Miller there. He goes in lane 6. So as far as I can see, looking down across the track to their blocks, the actual boxes, nobody has been credited with a full start there, and quite rightly so. So into their blocks then, yet again. In lane 1, Abdul Aziz Zakari, 5th in the Commonwealth Games 200 metres. Jon Drummond goes in lane 2. Chance here to regain some pride from what has been a disappointing season. Kim Collins goes in lane 3, the Commonwealth champion. Dwayne Chambers, world #1, goes in lane 4, the European champion. Montgomery in 5, world silver medalist. Miller in 6, Williams in 7, Obiquelu in lane 8. Away they go, great start there from Dwayne Chambers, was it? Was it Tim Montgomery? Chambers now gets into his stride. Montgomery leading at the moment. Chambers trying to come back at him, but he's not going to get there. Montgomery's going to take this one. Montgomery wins it by a metre and going away. And the time, 9.78, is confirmed as a world record. And the time on the wind gauge in the infield is 2 metres per second exactly. And if that is confirmed, it's a new world record by Tim Montgomery. The world record may well have gone here in Paris, in Stade Charletti, in the most unexpected unexpected of circumstances. Maurice Greene absent. Montgomery was expected to be beaten yet again by Chambers, but he went away through the second half race. He came out of the blocks like a scared rabbit. Incredibly quick start. I thought maybe it was a false start, but it wasn't. And Montgomery, with the wind gauge showing exactly the legal limit, 2 meters per second lying behind him, meant he would have ripped down the track in 9.78 seconds unofficially. That is yet to be confirmed from Tim Montgomery, with Maurice Greene sitting in the stands just a couple of meters away from us. May just have lost his world record. Maurice Greene looking on, an interested spectator, smiling too. His coach John Smith in the stadium with him. One of his management team, Emmanuel Hudson, is also here. But if that time is confirmed, then Tim Montgomery has just broken the world record at 100 meters, and nobody expected it to go here, it has to be said.
Well, the nice thing to see is Maurice Greene just looked up, had a big grin on his face, and at the end of the day, as we see this race get underway, records are meant for breaking. But Tim Montgomery here in lane 5 got off to a great start, and that's what it took to beat Dwayne Chambers, a world record. It'll be interesting to see what Chambers has run. He could have run a personal best as well. Indeed, Dwayne has. He's run 9.87 seconds. What a race.
And that's not only, it equals the European record, that 9.87 from Dwayne Chambers. Astonishing running, equals Linford Christie's personal best set back in 1993. 9 years later, Dwayne Chambers has set a new British and equalled the European record. Tim Montgomery, though, the world record is confirmed, 9.78. Chambers second, Jon Drummond third, 9.97. A huge season's best for Jon Drummond, and he really does regain an awful lot of credibility and satisfaction from what has been a moderate season by his standards. Kim Collins in fourth, even broke 10 seconds. The Commonwealth champion repeats his winning time from Manchester, 9.98. Francis Obiquelo fifth, 10.03. The rest of them well outside 10 seconds. But what a run from Tim Montgomery on the left there, Derek. He came out of the blocks, I thought, with an astonishingly quick start. He left the rest of them by about a foot as the gun went, and was going away as the line approached.
I'm sure Tim will say here that he pretty much ran the perfect race. He had a fantastic start, got into his run in early, and he was running superbly. Dwayne Chambers really did push him.
And he doesn't know he's done it there. I think now he glances across the track at the clock. He really doesn't have any... He cares that he's won, that he's beaten Dwayne Chambers. That's what I think is great, Derek, about these slow motion pictures. All you can see, he's glancing across to the media and the stands saying, I've won it, I've won it. It took him some time to realise the world record was his.
Well, his main aim was obviously to win the race and try and get those $50,000. But incidentally, we have to say, for any world record that is breaken, it's a $100,000 bonus. So that run in 9.78 seconds was worth at least $150,000. And here you can see them. Look at the speed of these guys are traveling. Look at the cadence. Dwayne Chambers there, well beaten, but still running 9.87 seconds. That's the best 100-meter race we've seen, obviously, all year, and possibly the best you'll see for a couple of years.
Well, Tim Montgomery predicted last year, after a great run in Oslo, that he would get the world record eventually, and he has here today in Paris. 9.78, a world record in the 100.
My intentions was to be the best in the world. However it came, whatever I had to do to be the best in the world, that's what I done. I know Maurice Greene is eating himself up inside because he's a champion, and I'm just waiting to race him again.
Now, we're all expecting a fast race, but you weren't expecting that, were you?
I kind of was, because I was quite mad because of Dwayne Chambers. Everyone was saying that Dwayne Chambers was better than me, and my times prove it this year that I'm better than him. He pick and choose where he want to race me at, so today I came out here just to destroy Dwayne Chambers.
Has it helped not having a major championship?
Yes, I have. This was my major championship today.
So now then, what's left in the season?
Just to relax. Madrid is next, and I hope to go to Madrid and see can I improve on his world record.
And World Championships next year, it's pretty impressive in the running now.
Yes, it does. And the Olympic Games the next year after that, so it's great. It's going to be great.
They should clash again next week, Tim Montgomery and Dwayne Chambers in Madrid in the World Cup. But Tim Montgomery, world record holder, sub 9.80 with Greene.